horses. Okay, a biased dice. Now this is really important. This is very important. If you see this word in any of the questions, please highlight it. A biased die is rolled 30 times and given the following results. In other words, what it means is that each number does not have the equal opportunity of turning out. It's like having a 6-sided die with 3 ones on it. All of a sudden it's biased. That's what it means by bias. Well, we don't know. They haven't told us. I'm assuming that there's however many numbers there are on there, how many different numbers, that's probably how many there are. Okay. How many faces.
1 to 6.
So what do we got? We've got
1 to 6.
Okay, we've got a 1, we've got a 2, we've got a 3, we've got a 4, we've got a 5, we've got a 6. Excellent. Now the other thing it could be saying, it could be a 6-sided die, but have you guys ever heard of the saying loading the dice? Okay, when someone says you've loaded the dice, it normally means you've changed it to make it unfair or biased. Yeah, loading the dice, they actually used to, you know how there's little pips on the die? They used to drill holes in them and fill them with lead. Just a little bit, because that made one side of the dice heavier, which meant it was more likely, if it was sort of up there, it would be more likely to fall over. So they could estimate, they could change the probability that a number would come up by loading the dice. And now, if you actually ever go into a casino, they weigh their dice. They actually put each individual dice onto a scale and make sure it is the correct weight to check that it's not loaded.
That's good though.
Well, they have to do it by law because otherwise people can accuse them of loading the dice. But that's why the croupiers, if you ever see the croupiers, you'll find that they do that a lot to show you that they're not touching anything, they've got nothing up their sleeves, they're actually being fair. They'll go, look, my hands are empty.
Yeah, throw the cards over.
Yeah, but they do it with roulette. And the hands across a lot of the time to show that there's nothing there and all that. So they have to do it. But yeah, so what they did was load the dice. So it's entirely possible that this is just a normal 6-sided dice, and I think it probably is, but it's been loaded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They went like that.
They went like that. They did this.
We just tally this up.
Yes. Easiest way to tally these up, well not easy, but cross them out when you do them, so that you know you've done them. Otherwise it's easy to get tripped up. So 2. You guys going on about? Mr. Parker? Oh, I'm on a recording, so I can't comment.
Just not wrong.
Teddy. With the picnic basket.
Alright, I'm done. How you guys going? Alright, what do we got? 4 of them. 8 of them. Cool. Alright. So you fill in your frequency table now?
Hold your horses.
I'm holding them. You'll go riding on the horses. Yeah, yeah.
You'll go riding.
Way up in the sky.
Oh, if you remember that song with the big
We've got this real shady looking Brahmin.
Will you stop talking about Brahmin?
Why?
I don't know. It's just annoying after all. Brahmin. Brahmin.
Yeah, the one that's real like white labels.
Is this just a bar graph?
Man, bra. Okay.
I'm done.
Alright, this is not a bar graph. This is a histogram. They are different, remember? A bar graph, you would start at the start and you go across. Okay? These ones, we have one starts over here. Okay? Half of the distance that you're doing the width of your column. Cool?
There's still got a rock in my eye.
A rock.
A rock?
A whole rock.
I
The Rock. No, The Rock.
The Rock.
It's so isn't it?
The Rock.
So I had Superboy
Yeah,
mine.
it's so isn't it?
Hey?
I had Superboy mine.
Ah.
Image, remember when you said the good
Okay.
I say that's not.
With a frequency histogram, what you have to do is you leave half the distance, half of the width of one of your, say your columns are one centimetre wide, then you leave half a centimetre, half a centimetre before you start the column. You always leave a half column width. Okay, so how many of the ones did we have? Okay, so that's going to be up there.
Are these the ones with the joint?
Yeah. Now, how many twos did we have?
8.
Okay, so we go up to 8. Now you'll notice they are joined. They're next to each other. With a bar graph, they're separated. Cool? So that's the difference between those. And the reason is,
You can't touch it on the bar.
yeah, they're not supposed to be touched. What we're going to do here is we're actually going to draw an ogive
Oh, is that Lisa from the corner?
from the corner up to the, yeah. Okay? So 8. Then the next one is 4. The next one is 7. 5 and 2.
I know, I heard that one.
Everyone got that? So that's your histogram. Okay? All it is like a bar graph, but there are differences. But it is a histogram. Now, it is not a cumulative frequency one. It is just a frequency histogram. What's the difference between this and a cumulative
Is that where
frequency?
you draw the...
That's going to be the ogive that we do.
Just goes up.
Yeah, the cumulative one keeps going up because it adds on to the last one. So if you had 1 and then 3, the next one would be at 4.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah, okay, they add
Let's have
together.
negative.
Wait, oh, what am I asking?
Sorry?
Let's have a negative.
Yeah, I'm not sure you can have a negative. No, because if it's a cumulative frequency,
Oh.
frequency can't be -1, it can only be 0.
7.
Oh, I forget that thing.
Don't the cumulative frequency one?
That's the one where you have to go like.
And with this glow,
Yeah, so on this one, we would have like, we'd be at 4, then at 12, then at 16, and at 23. Yeah, you'd have that extra column. Sorry? Yes, it starts from the bottom corner.
of the first column. I'm still doing training. Oh, I'm going to come.
Hang on, did I say you need to draw an ogive?
Yeah.
Why did I say that? No, you just draw the histogram. We don't need an ogive. Now, sorry, why can't we draw an ogive on this?
It doesn't go
Like,
like
I didn't know what you were talking about.
It's not a cumulative one. That's, I don't know what I was thinking. You can't draw it. The ogive goes from the bottom corner up to where?
to the next
The top right corner of each bar.
Top right?
Yeah.
middle.
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 Goes from that. Because remember, that's the middle of north, basically. So you go from there up to that one, then you go up to that one, and you keep going up. An ogive always goes up because it's on the cumulative frequency. Okay? Alright. Okay. Now we have to work out what the probability is of rolling a 6 with this particular die. Okay? This is a biased die. So we're working out what the probability is with this die. So, first things first.
Oh, so you gotta come and get car wash
Tomorrow.
What's the probability of rolling a 6? How many times did we roll it? Out of how many? 30. That simplifies down to 1 over 15. Everyone happy with that? Waiting.
Can I come get in the Yes.
You can tell me about the car wash in a minute. Where are you going? Hey?
I'll be back. Is that what it equals?
Okay.
Bring the YZ.
Good luck.
Yeah, bring the YZ.